Good day, sisters and brothers, near and far, across the pond, community. I'm here today to give you a little class on alchemy symbology. And, this is part of the mentorship class that I go over. And I just want to bring it out to y'all because um, we really need to start raising our vibration and keep ourselves connected. So, we can be above, what's going on and all this craziness in the world. And, we just need to stay out of it. So today I want to share with y'all uh, a little bit about, raising your vibration using the alchemy symbology. I'm going to use the native. I'm going to use, all seven conscious level and prayer level and chakra. So um, I'm just going to quickly go through it. So it's going to be a quick class on it. Normally, I give exercises and I follow up on how really to check yourself. But it's going to be about the four main earthly connection and in the native way connection. So, which is in the prayer conscious level, it is I am, I feel, I do, and I love, which is the heart, which is in the chakras, which is, root, then you go into sacral, solar plex, and then vibration, which is your heart chakra. And in the conscious level, seven conscious level, it is survival, relationship, self esteem, and transformation. And in the medicine wheel, it's south, west, north, and east. But I will explain those four, and then I will tell you the symbology in all three of them. And I'll give you some references at the end about what I'm talking about, how this symbology is everywhere, not just the native culture or the Egyptian culture, but people had to know about this symbology in the early years because I'm going to show you about the Philosopher's Stone as well as Vinci's Leonardo da Vinci's Butra man, and so and also I'm going to show you an old picture of Jesus before his crucifixion. So at the end, but anyway, let me get myself situated here. I'm learning to share, you know, some of these things that I have produced on my, uh, how would you say, on my, well, I thought I did, but anyway, um, I will go ahead and say that we are going to go into alchemy symbology, which is in the beginning. I'm gonna go, like I said, the medicine wheel. What is that medicine wheel? Well, the medicine wheel basically, in a native way, has a lot of information in there. Not only the four directions, which is south, west, north, and east. Not only that, and they each have a meaning behind it. So, not only will I cover that, I will also go into the seven conscious level as well as the chakras, but I don't have a picture of the chakras or anything, but I'll get them next time and I'll put them in. But first of all, I'm gonna go with the native medicine wheel because, and again, I will use chakras, seven conscious, and the prayer as a reference as I go along. So this is the medicine wheel. As you can see, south, Mother Earth, west is water, and north is fire, and east is vibration. Now, what does it mean when we start looking at all this? Well, I will go ahead and talk to you about it. The medicine wheel has 4 directions: south, west, north, and east. That's going clockwise on the medicine wheel, starting from the south. The south is red, start of our Trinity, which is body, Mother Earth, connecting, and sweetgrass is the the herbal medicine in there. South is again Mother Earth is the start of our connection. It is the I am on the prayer level. And prayer level 1, which is the first one, I am. And it is the root chakra and survival in the 7 conscious level. Why is it I am? Why is it body? Because on this, in a native way, when you start to raise your vibration, the first thing you need to do is learn to connect. But before you even start connecting, you got to figure out, who are you? Remember, on the prayer level, it's I am, which is I am who? I am Greg. I am Yawakia. I am a medicine man. And that surname that you use, I am, you have to believe in yourself. You have to have confidence in yourself to give yourself this surname. So when you figure out who you really are, and start connecting with Mother Earth in the Trinity, that is the body. That is the body that we need to start working on in grounding and connecting with Mother and the Creator, Father, or whatever you want to call it. So, Mother Earth is the connection in the beginning of our Trinity, the body. I am. Now, going clockwise, we go to west, which is color is black, which is water, which is spirit, which is also emotion, and the herbal medicine is sage. Water is spirit. And again, continuing our our medicine wheel, or our Trinity, that is the spirit. Remember, our Trinity is mind, body, and soul. Soul meaning spirit. So the first one, Mother Earth, I am, is the body. The second one, which is black, spirit, water is spirit. That is your spirit. You have to be able to learn to work with your spirit, because on the conscious level, it is what we call I feel. Now, this I feel, I give exercises. And I don't know if y'all remember, on one of my videos, I told you all about opening your hands and go in and out without thinking about it. And that's your aura energy that you are feeling within your body, in your body. Now, in the healing level, we talked about it in the class. One of the exercises I give is that same thing. Rather than moving back and forth on this, put your hands open like that and tighten up your gut and feel that power in your hands. A lot of people say, wow, but that is your energy that you are shooting out. And, you know, energy healers, when you work on the people, again, test yourself before you go in. Open your hands like this, tighten up your gut, and feel that energy going through your hands. And man, when you start feeling that, when you start using that, always, always check your energy, see how strong you are, because you will realize that when you start practicing pushing out your energy, over and over again without realizing, you will start doing that wherever you go. And because, like I tell you, when you go into the public area, in a party or public, whatever, you use your hands as like a radar. And when you start, you know, scoping the area of where you're at, if you feel something negative hit your hand, you know to stay away from that. And another thing is, I feel what is the spiritual meaning of I feel? But physically, if we drop something on our foot, we feel that. That's a physical feel. But spiritually, how do you work on testing yourself on spiritual level? Well, the only example I like to use quite a bit is you put your arm up, you know, bare arm up, and then fan your hand with your other hand, fan it. You don't see the air, but you can feel it. That is what I call the spiritual feeling. Now, again, when you open your hands up, tighten up your gut, and you feel the energy come out, you don't see it, but you feel it. Why? Even like I said, when you know, connect yourself, grounding, when you meditate, raising your hand up to the universe and allowing that universal energy to come through you. Yes, it comes through your arms, and you're bringing universal energy to Mother Earth, because Mother Earth also needs nurturing, love, safety, and protection, just like we do, like she provides to us. So that's the I feel part. Black, west. Now we go north to to white, which is fire, energy, and the herbal medicine is cedar. Now, so when we get to fire, you know, this completes our trinity, you know, because energy and all this is our mind. Energy, when we start going talking about energy, in this part of the class, I talk about mind over matter, how our mind is so powerful. We can do things. We can actually do things without realizing how much power we have if we just do a mantra saying, I can do it, 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 I can do it. When you get to a point to where you are feeling comfortable knowing you can do it, get down there and do it, you're going to surprise yourself. You know, you're going to surprise yourself. Whatever you're going to do, if you just do a mantra saying, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, just keep saying that over and over and over again. And when your spirit says, okay, we're ready, you do it. Before you know it, you have it under control. But that's what I say, mind over matter, which is completes your trinity, which is, mind, body, and soul. So, white is fire. White is energy. It is the I do on the prayer level. It is also the solar plex of the chakra. It is a self esteem in your seven conscious level. You know, I'm going to step back into relationships on black again. I've got to touch that up on black. The its relationship on the seven conscious level. You got to be able to clean the relationship between you, yourself, then to your kids, then to your mom and dad, your family, whatever, then to your friends, your community. You know, you got to be able to, just let it go. Whatever they done, whatever they owe you, whatever, let it go. Because the reason why I tell people about getting your relationship straight is because I like, I like to let y'all know that whatever you're doing, whether you're healing, whether you're raising your vibration up to get out of this 3D dimensional, you know, when you get up there, if you have a hidden motion, that will drop your energy down so fast that you're going to say, man, but, you know, you need to work on it, work on yourself, forgiveness. I have a lot of people tell me, well, I went through this, I went through that. I'm just going to let him go, let him go. No, don't let him go. Just forgive him. Be a better person. Forgive and move on. Forgive and move forward, you know, because, you know, eventually they're going to see that you have moved on. Whatever you had against them, they're going to see either they're going to have a guilty part in their heart about it. They're going to come up to you and say, hey, I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry about that, but you've already forgiven. All you got to say is I'm forgiving you a long time ago. You don't have nothing to hold you back. So relationship, work on your relationships because you don't want that hidden motion to knock you down when you're doing the ceremony. Now, self-esteem. Self-esteem is very important because when you start going out of who you are, being awakened, when you start going out, believe me, people will talk about you behind your back, in front of you, around you, whatever. But don't let that bother you. Your self esteem is you're saying, I'm okay with that. Move forward. Move forward with it, on your conscious level. Then we go into east, which is yellow, air, tobacco, which is your heart, you know, and air is felt but not seen. It is also transformation. And you're in a higher dimension. Once you get to that heart chakra, or once you get to that level, vibration, transformation starts on north. Now, when you get into east, which is, you know, vibration, transformation, that is where things are happening in front of you to where it's hard to explain to people that are not awakened. But those that are awakened will understand what you're talking about. Whether you see the unexpected phenomenon, such as space people or sky people, whatever you call them, or if you run across Bigfoot or whatever, you know, it's it's unexplainable. Things that happen are unexplainable to where you find yourself in puzzlement to where you can't really explain what you're feeling, what you saw, and all these things. So, you know, East is a higher dimension. It is I love in a prayer level. It is the heart chakra. It is transformation in the seven conscious level. I love, meaning you. You love whatever is in front of you. From little bugs, they have little spirits, to big bugs, like bears. You know, you can talk with them. When you get into that high vibration, you can actually talk to them, telepathic. And I tell people when you get to that level, you can, like I told you about, tighten up your stomach. Do it that way. One of the exercises I give on this level is I tell people, I said, you know, if you have a way of contacting somebody that you haven't heard from, think about them and tighten up your stomach and send their energy out. Sooner or later, that person's going to call you or you're going to run into them. And you're going to say, wow, I just thought about you and here you are, right here with me. You know, things happen. You do it from the heart, you know, and whatever is brought against you. Remember, they always tell you, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart and make a better judgment. So, these are the four earthly things that I want to share with you to raise your vibration. You know, again, starting out with Mother Earth. I am, you know, survival, the root chakra. Work on that. Then go west, which is spirit. I feel, you know. And then when you start going into I feel, you start working on your relationships. So that feeling, that spiritual feeling you get, is going to be strong, you know. And so work on that, the sacral chakra, and then go north, which is fire, energy. I do, you know, the solar plex, just really get yourself going. Like I said, when you start working on your self esteem, you ain't got nothing to worry about because that's when you get to that level and completing your Holy Trinity, mind, body, and soul, working on it, practicing on it, again, that's where things are starting to happen. It's the beginning. 432 hertz, you know, the miracle tone, the healing tone starts there. So when you go into the vibration, your heart chakra, transformation are happening to where you can say, okay, you know, believe it or not, it's in front of me. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to start saying, wow. Now, this next one I want to talk to you about is the symbology about all this, what I just talked about. Now, in the medicine world, the symbology is there are, in the native way, we have 7 directions. Again, the elemental square tells us 4, which is, south, east, north, I'm sorry, south, west, north, and east. That's the elemental square. Where do you also see this? Look at this. Philosopher's Stone. See that box? The elemental square. Now, once you understand the 4, you go into the 5th, 6th, 7th, chakras, where I tell people, your throat, your pineal, then your crown. In native way, it's, you know, the circle, the divine feminine, which is 5th. The plus right here is a balanced cross, which is 6. And then the outer circle, which is 7, which is the cosmic womb. I only teach that in my mentorship class because, you know, that requires a lot of self discipline. A lot of people say, I want to get, I can't consciously feel good teaching you, you know, right away because, you got to learn how to take care of yourself as well as your patients or whatever you're doing, you got to be able to take care of yourself first. And, you know, people go out and says, I can do this, I can, I said, okay. I mean, I can't stop them, but all I can say is that hope you're doing it right because, you know, when you start doing out of body experiences, shape shifting and all that, you know, who's taking care of the avatar while you're doing that? But anyway, so, and again, the 7th direction right here is you. So we got northeast, southwest, divine feminine. Then you go into the masculine, which is up, down, and then final one in the circle. In the middle is you. Philosopher's Stone has it. Look at that. Elemental square. There's the dot. There's the cosmic womb. And there's fire. Triangles. Now, here's a picture of Jesus before crucifixion. You look behind his head. He has a circle and a balanced cross. That represents the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Everything is balanced. But after his crucifixion, if you notice, the cross got a longer leg. So, and if you ask a person that's rolling the cross, you ask them, what does that cross represent? They're going to say crucifixion. So, after crucifixion, it became this balanced cross became unbalanced because when religion came in, that's where the divine masculine start taking charge over the divine feminine, which is not right because we are being a matriarchal society. We are more into our divine feminine. Now, here's a picture of Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man that is, again, has everything. Has your triangle, your water, your elemental square, see the square, your divine feminine, your divine masculine, the plus, and the cosmic womb. Now, how do they know this to draw this? What is this symbology represent on this Vitruvian Man or philosopher's stone? What are they trying to say? Or look at this picture of Jesus with the divine feminine and the divine masculine balanced. So I just wanted to share this with y'all today because this is what we cover in depth on the mentorship program. And this is to basically people that are just now awakening, that are taking mentorship. I use this tool to let them know how to raise your vibration and how to be aware when you are awakened. You know, what you go through is okay. You are still protected when you call upon your guides, whether it's the archangels, whether it's the space people, whether it's your, spirit animals, whomever. You know, this symbology is very, very strong in the native way, in every way, because it's everywhere. You see it, and this is all I'm going to share with y'all today. So, if y'all have any questions, feel free to go ahead and give me a holler. You know how to get a hold of me, and we will bring it out to you and answer your questions. So, and again, we love y'all, and y'all have a wonderful day. And until next time, I love you.